Well, don't you love it when you hit a bit of black irrigation pipe? Anyway, that's one of those occupational hazards, unfortunately. Anyway, we'll move on to the next bit. Okay, there's a fair bit to this, everyone. I'm not going to show the whole lot, but I've got to whippersnip this. You can see the culvert, and I've already done a bit of this side, as you can see, up to where the whippersnipper is, but that snake's all around. Down near the gum tree there to the left of that, that's 1.5 feet high, some of that. So I've got to cut that, but I've also got to whippersnip around the fence line as well, and then on the other side here. So it's going to take me a little while to do. So I'm not going to show you me doing any of that. I'm just going to show you the afters. Okay, everyone, it's taken a little while, but that's whippersnipped. Haven't done in the middle. It's just a bit steep and a bit awkward. I don't feel like falling in there or doing an ankle or anything like that. And then pretty much from here on the left I can mow, but you can see where I've this has all been whippersnipped, all of it. So, and it's been pretty hard yakka. So I'm just, I don't know if you can see there, sort of just in front there, you can see the puddle of water. This is the drain, and so I've got to use the ramps to go over. So I've snaked around there. I've also done this hill as well. It's quite steep. Where the corner of the gate is up there is steep, but I should be able to get the mower in if I stay right up the top. And then going around up past the fencing. I can't walk across here because it's too wet. And walk across here, around the power thing for the water ball, up along the fences. And if you look at there's my foot. It's 1.5 feet deep, it's thick. So I'll be doing this quite high. And I've done down these fence lines to as far as I can go, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fence posts down. It's too wet down there. Along the chain lock, this area here gets too wet. Around the gum tree. This particular area here I'm gonna do pretty high, most probably 4.5, 5 inches, and then up along the fence line. This particular area I can do lower, but it's been a big job. So I'll just give you a view when I've finished. Well, that's it, everybody. It's the end of the day. It's about 5:10. And I'll just turn around. There's going to be a bit of sun glare as the sun's down. Only got one arm, sorry. I've got the mini blower in my hand. Just forgot to blow some stuff down. All this fence line now is sprayed. So we'll see it start to go off over the next couple of weeks, particularly with the weather warming. Up here. I've got a little bit to tidy up there. You can see underneath, that'll be fine. I'll get that in a minute. And then just walking up here. Show about all the lumps and bumps. This is handheld action. So you can see I double cut up ahead. I didn't get these bigger weeds in the middle as I showed before, but you can see I cut initially and then I've gone every half, if that makes sense. So it looks like there's, instead of, you know, every 42 inches, there's every 21 inches. So that's tidied it up, taken a lot of clumps out. And the drain, sorry for the sigh, it's been about a bit over 5 hours and I've just got a tad more to do, but pretty much finished. You can see the drain as before. I'll show you a little bit up here that you can say, well, why didn't you do that, Brian? I should have actually whippersnipped that, and I had to go on the right hand side of that, otherwise I would have ended up in the drink. So it got a bit soft there, and you can see the demarcation pretty much where I went from 3 inches for what we just had a quick look at. This was at the top, and it's clumpy, and I've left it that way because I'll clean it up more in 2 weeks. But it was hard yakka, that very clumpy. I'll just go behind this little bush so I don't fall in myself. There's the ramps that I use to go over. I wasn't going to take video of that, I'm not that good on the mower, but you can see it's still rough down here, but I just couldn't, you couldn't get in here. You couldn't get in here for the last month to 6 weeks, but it will tidy up more. That's a bit better, but this area I did at maximum height. I did this at the, you know, carrying, or I think it's 4 5/8, this bottom part. The top part I did at 3 inches. So that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please share, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon. Oops, sorry, a bit wobbly again. See ya.